Good Friday morning. Look at those colors. It's gonna be a good day. Good Friday morning, everyone. August 5th, 2022. Colorado Trail day number 14. And does anyone know what today is? Today makes my 1-year anniversary of becoming a thru-hiker piece of trash. Last year, early in the morning, I hoisted my 43-pound pack and climbed up the hunt trail to start the Appalachian Trail from Mount Katahdin. And in that time, I completed that thru-hike. I've done other section hikes at home, and now I'm out here on the Colorado Trail, experiencing a whole nother part of the world and just absolutely loving life. I want to say thanks to everyone and anyone who's watching this, to anyone and everyone that I've met along my journey that's given me positive support and encouragement, because this has not been easy, but it has been something that's been very fulfilling, very rewarding, and very eye-opening to the different possibilities that this world offers. And I recommend to anyone that's watching this that may be on the fence, if they want to try something like this, I say do it. Something my dad told me is, you'll never regret trying. You don't know what's gonna happen or where your path may lead, but don't ever let yourself keep yourself from doing something you want to do. Seek out more knowledge, seek out others that are willing to help and offer advice, and I know you'll be able to accomplish something great. Just one foot in front of the other, and a positive attitude have helped me go a long way. All right, enough with the sappy shit. Let's get back to brass tacks. Got about 20 miles to do today. It's about 36 miles to Monarch Pass, and we're gonna get a ride into Salida, get a resupply. I got a box in Monarch. It was beautiful last night. I slept like a baby. Tent was dry. Had excellent sunrise. I love seeing all these rubble piles. See this just mound, and obviously just slid down to there at one point. Must make a hell of a sound. And you can see another infill right here where all this has come down and just filled in this spot here. Eventually these mountains won't be here and they'll just be piles of rock, but for now I get to appreciate them. I'm thankful for that. There's just a bunch of pikas and marmots running around. This is like the perfect natural defense for them. Burrow into any of these little cracks in the rocks and they're safe. As we reach the top, ooh yeah. traversing this giant talus field and heading off that way. These are the moments where you look up and you're like, I hope nothing comes loose. The last pass was up there. Came all the way around along those rocks. And now we're headed over and down that way. Good stuff. Can you tell where the trail goes? There's strawberry and it zigzags. Gotta love these switchbacks. They can be annoying, but look how smooth this is. As I mentioned earlier, a year ago today, I was on Katahdin. I was on my way down. Probably about this time, I was pretty close back to the ranger's hut. Yeah, it's kind of a surreal feeling to be out here. A year later, I had no idea I was gonna ever be able to complete the AT. I was relatively new to backpacking, and now this past year has been a prototype year because I've been living kind of like the hiker life. I work some odds and end jobs, contract work, gig work, so I could quit and take time off and come out here this summer. And I wouldn't be here if I wasn't on top of the AT last year, so it's kind of a nice full circle for me. Got a little marmot right there. What's up, buddy? Just chilling in the sun? Oh, there you go. Moving on. Switchback number 1258. Back in the trees, and you can hear thunder booming off that way. Switchback 1301. Well, we've reached the bottom. I gotta go back up. But in a little bit there's a creek crossing. I'm gonna stop and take lunch there because it's gonna be a climb and I want to get refueled before I have to go back up something. Probably get a good view right here of whatever been booming off in the distance. Here we go. Some weather. It's nicer that way though. Let's hope the trail turns to the right. This looks like the spot. Flowing water and a view. Spam tortilla time. That's where we just were. That's the switchbacks we were coming down. You can hear that water down over yonder. And stopped to have a good lunch, and skunk and strawberry caught up, and now we're in a little convoy. Look at that hole. I think that's a sinkhole because it looks like whatever fell in and this grassy area fell back and down because there's no stump and no tree. Hope I don't fall in. Well, checking in here is weatherman left Enright, and over my shoulder is some not too pleasant looking clouds, but off that way is pretty good looking. So trying to see, do the old, yep, wind's going that way. So this is definitely coming towards us. We got our fingers crossed though. Sun's about to go bye-bye. My eyes are fixated on that little sliver of blue over there. We kept pushing on and looks like we got more blue off in the distance, so we'll take that as a win for now. I think we're going down into this valley, which will also be pretty good. Oh, I see the trail cut off to the right there. Stay tuned. Got a sign up there. So down there and here we got railroad ties. We got an arbitrarily flat hump, and down around this corner we believe is a tunnel. Check it out. That used to be the entrance. That's what it looked like. But apparently they didn't realize that steam engines cause smoke and they suffocated themselves. It's too bad. That'd be a pretty sweet view off that. Just walking through this naturally formed gap in these rocks. Naturally. I mean, humans did it. They're part of nature. This is reminiscent of the Lincoln Woods Trail in New Hampshire. Just out in the mountains on an old railroad. Smooth walking though. Well, no more of the railroad. Back to trail. Coming up out of the woods here. It's gonna get exposed in a bit. I think we have like 3 miles or so. And it's about 5 o'clock in the evening on that rush hour. Trail's packed. I mean, bumper to bumper out here. Well, we've been seeing tracks, and all the way down there there's a huge male moose, and I think there's one behind it, but I can't quite make it out. I think this is where we're gonna camp. All set up, finished dinner, just taking a lay of the land. There's a juvenile moose just grazing. Hey there, handsome fella. I'm about 40 feet away from this guy. He's just nibbling. It's been a pretty good day. 1 year since starting the Appalachian Trail. And here I am on the Colorado Trail, witnessing nature. Thanks for joining with me. I really appreciate the company.